Okay, so here's 3 reasons why the master slide layout is not as good as people lead you to believe. It's really useful if you want to create slide after slide after slide, dozens and dozens of slides that are all exactly the same with the same layout and the same look and feel, but that's not what I want to do. I've never wanted to do that. Similarly, it's really useful if you want to drag an image from your folder into your slide and for it to just take the place automatically. But honestly, you're saving yourself about 10 seconds worth of time and it is not worth it. Drawbacks are too many. Now I'm in the master slide layout view. I'm going to show you how I would create a slide image. Now I've got here a nice image placeholder. I'll color it in so you can see. Now if I was to go out of my PowerPoint, drag an image into it, it would fit it perfectly. But what if I want a different shape? Okay, I can change my shape. Right, brilliant. Like that. That's no problem whatsoever. But what if I want it slightly rotated? Okay, now I will show you. If I close my master slide layout and I go and open a new slide with that layout, you can see that as I drag my light bulbs into it, they are rotated. I have to still go into format picture and unrotate my image, and it's really annoying. Where is that option? It's hidden away. It's utterly useless. I could have done this 1,000 times before already without using the master slide layout. I hate it. Similarly, if we're in the master slide layout and I want to add a gradient overlay to my pictures, I can't do that in master slide layout. If I add the gradient overlay to that image, like this, it goes to Axis Slide Master, and I create my placeholder here with this, and I want to insert a gradient so that when I add the image, it looks really cool, and I'll show you what I mean. I'm going to add this one here like this. I'm going to add a transparency for it, so that if I was to add an image, you would see this underneath the image. I close master slide layout, I insert a new slide with that layout. Nice and quick, right? But when I insert my light bulbs picture, it doesn't take the form of the gradient. The gradient is lost. It's here and I can't go behind it. Even if I send this to back, I've lost it. It is the final layer. I can't do anything with it. It's rubbish. Absolutely rubbish. Now here is a slide I made earlier. The reason 3 why I don't like the master slide layout. We can find an example with more than one image. Now I've got a slide placeholder here, the 2 blue triangles and one in the middle. Now let's say my image, my light bulbs, I want to have it in the middle placeholder or the one on the left. I would drag it onto the one in the middle and it would fill it. Now you might think that's great, but if I was to drag it onto the one on the side, it still fills the middle because that was the first image placeholder that was added to that slide. So if I've got a slide with a lot of image placeholders, let's say 5 or 6, and I need to add my images in a particular order, I can't. The master slide layout doesn't let me. And I have got to go through the laborious process of clicking on these little icons, going through my folder structure to try and find my image and clicking on it there. Similarly, I've added a gradient overlay to these, so I have to move that out of the way to get to it. The image placeholders are useless. When you go to these websites that sell you these templates, they all insist on selling you a template deck with the master slide layout design. You can't add your images in easily. It is an absolute farce. It's a complete con. They are doing it to get your money by presenting something as a benefit when it is a massive drawback. Look at my slides. My templates are the best templates on the internet that do not use the master slide layout, and I guarantee that if you are not satisfied and not content that you are saving time, giving you more power, more control over your slides, I will give you your money back. 100% guaranteed, and you can keep the slides.